Welcome back to 2 Minute Tuesdays with Trish and Pastor Dave.
2 minute two.
All right, today's question is from Bryony?
Bryony.
Bryony?
Oh, that's a pretty name. It's almost like
I
Irish
like it.
or
I just
something.
don't know if I'm saying it right.
Bryony, I think.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
nice. Hi, Bryony.
She asked, I went to a church that had hip hop hymns and very modern service style.
Cool.
Hey.
I'm not sure I could pull that off, actually. Yeah, no, not a chance. Not even going to go there. I am not qualified.
She continues, it was interesting, but it didn't feel like church to me exactly.
Oh.
Do you think culture is creeping into the church too much? Is there a limit? All right.
Oy vey. Okay, here we
Oy
go.
vey.
So, first of all, we have to acknowledge the truth that everybody has culture. You have culture, I have culture. The language I'm speaking to you in is culture. The fact that we're doing this in 2 minutes speaks of internet culture, right?
Yeah.
There's no word or action or environment that isn't full of culture. What we tend to do, though, is we call our own culture reality and everybody else's culture culture. So what you really mean by your question is, I encountered a culture that's different than my culture, right? Which is
honestly.
okay. Also, we need to understand that God is present everywhere with everyone and in all cultures. That doesn't mean all cultural things are equally good or great or holy or whatever, and none of them are perfect, but God is there in all things. Our job is not to say whether, but how. And here's the thing. Here's how it goes right. God is present for people in a way that speaks their particular way of thinking or speaking or culture. And so they understand that when they live and breathe, God is with them all the time. That's fantastic. Here's the way it goes badly. God is removed like some product that we have on a shelf, and we use our cultural stuff to sell God in a certain way, but the cultural stuff isn't really godly. It's just the attraction in order to get people to swallow what we have to sell up here. And inevitably, what we have to sell isn't of anybody's culture. It is only of the predominant culture of the church or the nation or whatever. And so it isn't very easy to swallow, so we gussy it up in this stuff. Yeah. That's terrible, okay? But just because you encounter something that's culturally different doesn't mean that God's not in it. So what I try to do is ask or look around and see how God is present in this and how that might open up a new way of seeing God and a new place of seeing God and new people to see God in for me, you, and everybody else.
Definitely. All right, if you have your own questions, we have a forum at lightofthespIrit.church and a Twitter.
At Dave Deckard. Sorry, I don't remember my own Twitter.
And an email.
At Hot Guy. No, okay, never mind. At Dave Deckard. Email pastor@sov-id.org.
All right, we will see you next week for our next question.